third day it's come to light, police is looking to crack the complicated web of lies. The latest is that the Mumbai police will jointly interrogate the three key players who allegedly killed Sheena Bora, her mother Indrani Mukherjee, her stepfather Sanjiv Khanna and Indrani's driver. The trio will be interrogated by the Mumbai Police Commissioner Rakesh Maria. Indrani has been moved from Khar police station and has been taken to hospital for a medical test before cross-examination. Sheena's brother Sheena Bora has also reached Mumbai. Mikhail is likely to emerge as a key witness in unraveling the convoluted relationship structure of the family. The cops have also questioned Indrani Mukherjee's current husband Peter Mukerjee, who is Star India's former CEO. I want to connect to Mayuresh, my colleague, getting us the very latest. Mayuresh, will you get us up to speed with the multiple developments taking place? Sanjiv Khanna in police custody now for the next till the 31st of this month. And on the other hand, what's the latest that you're picking up? Indrani has been moved from the Khar police station, taken to the hospital.
Certainly, Indrani is in police custody, and it's a rule that every 36 hours the person who is in a police custody has to undergo the medical test. So police had taken her to the nearest hospital, which is the government hospital, and there she will undergo the medical test. Second thing is that Mikhail is in Mumbai, and Mumbai police is likely to question him because Mikhail was a person who on day one said that he's got evidences against Indrani, and if she doesn't confess to her crime, he will nail her. He will give that evidences to police or the investigating authority. Sanjiv will be in police custody till 31st because Sanjiv also plays a crucial role in that. According to the statement recorded by Mumbai police of Indrani as well as the driver Sham, they have said that Sanjiv was there. But when Kolkata police confronted Sanjiv on this issue, he said, "I was asleep. I was there in the car on the back seat, but I was asleep.
Right.
And when I got up, I saw just next to me there was someone." Back to you.
All right, Mayuresh, let's connect to Kamlesh Shuta right now outside court in Bandra. He's joining us as well. Kamlesh, we just saw those visuals a short while back where Sanjiv Khanna been given, handed over in police custody till the 31st of this month. Will you give us details? His interrogation would be crucial. He hasn't been interrogated yet. Last night we heard Rakesh Maria come on record to state that they will tell the media what exactly the motive was once the third accused is also interrogated.
Well, Preeti, since Sanjeev is an important key in the entire link in the entire detail that has taken place, the cops here demanded maximum custody of Sanjiv Khanna so that they could extract more information. But the cops said that they have to take him, they need to take him to the spot where Sheena's body was recovered to collect more information from him, how the entire murder was planned, whether there were any weapons that were used in that. They'll need to recover that as well. Vehicle that was used, who helped them in securing the vehicle, or who else were the people who could have possibly helped them maybe in procuring weapons or taking the body towards there, whether there is any more involvement. All these circumstantial evidences need to be put together by the cops. It's just not the statement that will help them. Questioning would also simultaneously take place, but these circumstantial evidences need to be pieced together, and that is what on that base custody of Sanjiv Khanna has been granted.
All right, Kamlesh and Mayuresh, gentlemen, just stay on with us. Let's give our viewers a larger understanding on what is taking place just 3 days since the Sheena murder mystery began, and we're in a position now to map the sequence of events on the most important day, the day Sheena Bora was murdered. My colleague Shivaru gets you the bird's eye view of where it happened and how much the killers needed to dispose the body.
The 24th of April 2012 is the date when Sheena was allegedly murdered. We've got out all the details. Let's give you an overview of where she was killed and where she was finally taken. Now, for people from Mumbai, this might seem like a familiar sight. This is the famous linking road in Bandra, and this building here is a jockey store, something of a commercial landmark in that particular site. Right outside the store, right outside the jockey store, is where Indrani and Sanjiv allegedly picked up Sheena Bora. They asked them to meet her there, and they picked her up right from there. Now, from the jockey store in Bandra, They drove all the way. They tried to get out of Mumbai with Sheena because they had strangled her in the car. But there was a police naka, as a result of which they actually drove all the way from the jockey store down across the Bandra Worli Sea Link to the Worli Sea Face area, which was the home of Peter Mukherjee, Indrani's current husband. Now that is this particular location, right next to the sea. They kept the Sheena's body allegedly in the boot of the car in the garage of the house of Peter Mukherjee overnight. And it was only after that, when they realized that they had to get out of Mumbai to dispose of the body, that they drove from Peter Mukherjee's residence in the Worli Sea Face in Mumbai all the way to the Pen Khopoli area in Raigad in Maharashtra, outside Mumbai. It took them over 3 hours to actually get there. So that gives you a sense of the expanse of how much they actually drove from Linking Road right down to Worli and then finally to Raigad.
What I'm going to do is go directly back to our set of reporters tracking investigations. Mayuresh, if you're still with us. Now, of course, a joint interrogation of the 3 accused will take place. Before that, Sanjiv Khanna will be interrogated separately. How does Sheena Bora fit into the scheme of things? He landed in Mumbai just a short while back. And what we are being told now, he's largely going to be seen as a witness.
Certainly, Sheena Bora is a crucial, we can say, a character in this whole murder mystery, because Sheena is saying that he's got some kind of concrete evidences against Indrani, and if she doesn't confess to a crime, he will nail. But on the other hand, somewhere Sheena's stand is also suspicious, because if he knows that his mother Indrani has done something wrong, then how could he trust her mother when she told him that his sister had gone to abroad, and from past 3 years he was under that impression that his sister is in abroad and not in Mumbai.
All right, stay with me. Let's also cut across to Kamlesh Sutar. Kamlesh, you know, in all of this, there is this other line of investigation which the police would definitely need to bolster a case when they actually go to court, because confessional statements is one thing, hard proof is the other, and forensic proof would only go ahead and bolster that case.
Well, all these evidences that they all need to put together so that the cops can build a watertight case, a solid case against Indrani. They have been trying to extract information through confession statement, but a confessional statement made in front of police hardly holds any ground in the court of law. They'll have to take that statement under section 164 of the CRPC. That is, they'll need to record that statement in front of a magistrate. That is one part. The confessional statement would play an important role, obviously. Secondly, the cops are relying upon forensic evidences that they are trying to piece together. A team of Mumbai police has already reached the spot where they had allegedly disposed of the body. So that forensic evidences would help them. They are also trying to get DNA samples of that pieces of the body that they have. They'll try to match those samples with that of Indrani, and if required with some other family members as well. Also, certain other forensic evidences if the cops are trying to gather, like some circumstances evidences, they are trying to gather, and that is why they have sought the custody of Sanjiv Khanna on whether any weapons were used to dispose of the body, what were these weapons, from where they have procured these weapons. All these circumstances evidences, forensic evidences, the confessional statement, all of them. Since Mumbai Police Commissioner Rakesh Maria is overseeing the entire matter, and is known as an officer who has cracked big cases like the 92 blast, he would be getting into every minute detail so that the case stands on the ground in the court of law, and that is why all these information, all these aspects would be looked into very minutely by the police.
All right, gentlemen, stay on with us. Let's get our viewers the very latest coming in on Sanjiv Khanna, the ex-husband of Indrani, now a co-accused in the murder of Sheena. Well, he has claimed he was asleep in the car and was clueless about the girl's murder. What was his state of mind? We've accessed parts of his social media account to try piece together what was going through his head right before and right after the murder of Sheena.
As the Mumbai police interrogate Sanjiv Khanna as one of the co-conspirators and murderers of Sheena Bora, We're trying to piece together what his state of mind was in the days leading up to the alleged murder and right after. Now, we've gotten access to his social media network, his Facebook account, which has been active till the 9th of March, at least this year. This is Sanjiv Khanna's official Facebook page. I want to draw your attention to the 24th of March 2012, a whole month before the murder is known to have taken place. Now, he's shared a picture that says a daughter is one of the most beautiful gifts this world has to give. Now, given the circumstances surrounding the relationship that is known to have existed between Sanjiv Khanna and Indrani Mukherjee, it was apparently a very sour relationship. But what was it that finally made him allegedly get involved in the actual crime? Take a look at this one from April the 14th, 2012, 10 days before the actual murder is alleged to have taken place. A mother is she who can take the place of all others, but whose place no one else can actually take. Remember, Sanjiv Khanna had a grouse with Indrani Mukherjee as far as access to his real daughter Vidhi was concerned. Maybe all of that is reflecting in this. We're not casting aspersions. We're trying to conjecture on his state of mind because these are images that he was actually sharing. On April the 12th, 2012, right before the actual act is alleged to have happened. No need for revenge, just sit back and wait. Those who hurt you will eventually screw up themselves, and if you're lucky, God will let you watch. But perhaps most incriminatingly, April the 29th and April the 30th, 2012, just days after the murder is alleged to have taken place. Sometimes I get so weird, I even freak myself out. And to all the girls that wear a lot of makeup, take it easy, it's called a face, not a coloring book. Do these mean something? Why was Sanjiv Khanna specifically sharing these messages and right around the time that he is alleged to have been directly involved in the murder of Sheena Bora? We're not taking sides, we're not casting any direct aspersions, we're providing a sense of what Sanjiv Khanna's activity was on social media at the time of the murder he was allegedly part of.
Well, meanwhile, the police and forensic team again are at the crime spot in Raigad to collect fresh DNA samples. These samples will be crucial, as quoted as well by our colleagues who are tracking investigation in establishing the parentage of Sheena Bora. Mumbai forensic team recovered small pieces of bones from the crime spot, but however, it is not clear whose bones these are after Sheena Bora was killed in 2012. Her face was allegedly smashed, her body was stuffed in a suitcase and burnt, and then dumped in the forest 84 kilometers in Raigad away from Mumbai. According to police, the day before the murder, Indrani and her driver had conducted a recce.
The Mumbai police have reached the spot where Sheena Bora's body was recovered. It was in 2012, almost 3 years ago, that the Raigad police had come here. They had found the body, an unidentified body, and that time they had done the spot post-mortem, and after doing the spot post-mortem, the remains of the body were buried over here. Now, as the case has revealed, and it was Sheena Bora's body that has been revealed in the investigation, so the police and the forensic lab experts are here, and you can see that digging work is going on. They are digging out the remains of the body that was buried over here. Now, this remains other parts that was sent to the government laboratories in 2012, that will be corroborated, and as per the evidence gathered, that will be produced in the court of law for further case. With cameraman Gopal Har and Kiran Batham, this is Pankaj Khilkar in Payne, Raigad for India Today.
Meanwhile, Sheena Bora's brother Mikhail Bora is in Mumbai. He was brought in by the Mumbai police from Guwahati today morning. Well, he is now emerging as a major witness in the murder mystery. He could actually throw light on the convoluted relationship structure of Indrani's extended family. What India Today has learned is that Mikhail could have enough information not only on Indrani but on Peter Mukerjee as well. Mikhail has apparently told police about a 2011 email from Sheena revealing her real relation with Indrani. According to Mikhail, Peter Mukerjee, who has consistently denied any knowledge of the relation, knew about Sheena being Indrani's daughter, and is also being alleged that Indrani met Mikhail after Sheena's murder and told him to keep quiet. Mikhail alleges that he tried conveying his suspicions to Peter, who reportedly kept mum. This has led the police to believe that Peter knew a lot more than he's letting out. Mayuresh is my colleague, is tracking the developments. He's still with us. I believe he's also going to patch in with Kamlesh. Mayuresh, let me quickly come across to you. What happens to Peter Mukerjee now? till now, legally, he seems to be in the clear, with now Sheena Bora's brother Mikhail coming in, stating very clearly that Peter Mukherjee knows a lot more than what he is letting on. Where does that leave Peter Mukherjee?
Certainly from day one, Peter Mukherjee is giving the statement to media, giving the phone to the media, saying that he was kept in the dark. He was not aware about the relationship between Sheena and Indrani. He was introduced to Sheena as Indrani's sister and not as a daughter. So he is trying to pose that he doesn't know anything and he has no knowledge about the relationship. But the two crucial factors in that. One, that as we just showed that Shiv's report, that the dead body of Sheena was kept in the garage of Peter's house, where right now I'm standing in Worli area. So if Peter, the Mumbai police, when question Peter, they will ask him whether he was aware of it or he was not aware of it. And if the body was kept in his own garage, then how could he was not aware of it? Number two, Mikhail made a serious allegations against Peter, saying Peter was fully aware of many things, but he's hiding and he's telling only half the things, not the full thing. So these two questions Mumbai police will certainly ask, and also about the money transaction. When they sold the channel, what exactly happened, or what kind of transaction he made, where he invested the money, because police is also probing the money matter in this case also. Back to you.
All right, Mayuresh, stay on with us, because what we are getting to know, and our colleagues who are tracking developments in terms of investigation right now, suggest that Indrani Mukherjee, who is being questioned, is stonewalling all queries during her interrogation. Well, that was her approach yesterday. According to highly placed police sources, Indrani, the main accused in the Sheena murder case, has clamped up during the intense police interrogation, saying she had no idea about the murder and how it all happened. Our sources tell us that Indrani is not ready to confess that she killed Sheena, nor the fact that she was involved in the case in any way. Indrani has in fact been maintaining all along that she had no idea about the case. Mayuresh, if you're still with me, earlier on there were indications that the police were successful in extracting a confessional statement of Indrani, but that clearly is not the case.
Certainly the new information which we are getting from our sources is clearly saying that Indrani is not cooperating with the police and she is not confessing to her crime, or she is not confessing that she murdered. The information which we got from our sources saying that Indrani, instead of confessing the crime, she told that she never strangulated her Sheena. It was Sanjiv who did it. So both of them are passing buck, because when Kolkata police confronted Sanjiv said that he was there in a car, but he was asleep, and when he got up, he saw there was a dead body of Sheena just next to him. So he's trying to pass the buck to Indrani, and Indrani is trying to pass the buck to Sanjiv. So both of them, but this will get clear only now when Mumbai police will ask three of them to sit together, and they will ask them the questions. The tough questions will be asked by Mumbai police, and they will corroborate all the statements they have recorded earlier. And once they ask three of them, the driver, the Sanjiv and Indrani, and they will ask the same question to them, and if their answers differs, then there will be a breakthrough which Mumbai police will get. So now all eyes will be at Khar police station, where soon Rakesh Maria, the commissioner of Mumbai police, again start questioning all three of them, because yesterday Sanjiv was not there, he was yet to come in Mumbai, but now Mumbai police have got the Sanjiv's remand till 31st. So now they have enough period in their hand to question them and get more information from them. Back to you.
Till now, Mayuresh, what has happened is that Indrani has been stonewalling all possible investigations, and that you just elucidated there. On the other hand, what are you picking up? Because with what information filtering in from yesterday's interrogation reveals that all possible blame is being laid on her ex-husband Sanjiv Khanna. Is that true?
See, that's the attempt. Even we are getting information from our sources that that's the attempt Indrani is trying to make to pass the buck to her ex-husband Sanjiv Khanna. As I told you that even the sources within the Mumbai police have told us that in her statement she has said that she didn't strangulate, she didn't murder, she's not involved in that. Though she was in the car, it was her ex-husband Sanjiv Khanna who did this act. That's what the Indrani statement. But Kolkata police also, when confronted Sanjiv Khanna, that time Sanjiv Khanna said that he was asleep. So certainly both of them are trying to pass the buck to each other and trying to pose that they are not involved in this case and they are not the culprit in this case. Back
Appreciate you joining us, Mayuresh. We're going to keep coming back to you, as well as my colleague Mustafa and Kamlesh should be joining us on the other side of this quick break.